Greetings, minions! It is I, the Flaming Monocle, and this may not look like the most standard start screen of any video game you may have seen. That's because this is it starts off with a character creation section, and I've already skipped through it 2 or 3 times without meaning to, just by like rotating my mouse wheel or by moving my my thumbsticks on my controller. So things have gone a little bit strange and a bit skewiff, and I've had to restart everything. So this is appointment with evil, I believe. Appointment with fear. Oh, I talk appointment with evil. This is appointment with fear. This game is called Appointment with Fear. Yes, we'll go with that. And that's it. That's about as much as I know about this game. It's the next one in my list, so here we go. Many years ago, your birth was the moment all the doctors had been waiting for. Having consented to strange radiation experiments, your parents were concerned for your safety. The doctors and scientists watched your arrival into the world. At the time of your birth, are you a boy or a girl? I'm a boy! In your childhood, you were born a happy and healthy child. The prenatal experiments seemed to have no effect. To protect you, your parents shielded you from further experimentation and tests. Long after the research had been forgotten, your true potential began to manifest. As a teenager, your powers began to flourish in your teen years. Choose your superpower. Oh. I have super strength and can fly. Pfft, overrated. I can fire energy blasts from my hands. Pfft, overrated. I can move objects with my brain and read people's minds. I am super clever, and I've invented a gadget for every situation. Absolutely. Choose your look. That's not me. No. Oh, it's Spawn. No. I'm not thinking we're going to see any flaming monocles. We are going to see a snake, though, by the looks of things. No. 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 Ugh. Really? There's no flaming monocle lookalikes whatsoever. Alright, we will go with, Senor, I have a very shiny head. This looks great. Tap a picture to choose your primary color, red. Choose your secondary color. If there's only yellow, show me more colors. Show me more colors. Show me more colors. I want a nice rich yellow. There's no rich yellows, there's white. I don't know. We'll go with gold if we can find it. None of these are really inspiring. We'll go with that one. Nah. Hello, my superhero name is going to be Geeky Birthday Cake, Fast Gadget, Curious Hurricane. None of those, jeez. Stabby Clue! Oh, I like Stabby Clue. The Apathetic Universe. God, it's a dull name, isn't it? The Pale Echidna. I do not know the way. Do you want Stabby Clue? Stabby Clue. The Dungeon Master. The Braininator. Stretchy Mayhem. Universal Boom. Yeah, Universal Boom sounds pretty good. The Burninator. Tractor! The Quick Cat. Foggy Volcano. Inspector Square. The Window. Dr. Letter. The Mad Verber. I think a doctor would be good. No, none of those. Coast to Coast Blanket. Hot Kick Puncher. Gale Force Amazing. The Obvious Change. The Red Earth Top Notch Rose. Pile Driving Colorface. It's a bit racist. Professor NPC. Solid Tesseract. Knifey Steampunk. Nuclear Fact. Gold Science was pretty good. Alright. I wonder how many of these there are. None of these are looking pretty good. The Incomparable Beetle. The dark blue lecturer. The red shirt. I like the red shirt. I'm gonna go with the red shirt. Welcome to Titan City, hero. As the red shirt, you keep the citizens of Titan City safe in the unending battle against crime. Let's get started. Present day. It is morning. You sit at the kitchen table and glance out the window to see the sun rising over the Titan City skyline. You smile. What a lovely sunny day! Nothing could go wrong today. I'm a poet and didn't realize it. Titan City is safe because you have devoted your life to fighting crime and keeping thugs and villains off the streets. Your red shirt, upholder of justice, and you have taken an oath to serve in the fight against crime in Titan City. Time for breakfast! Your robotic laser oat cutter dings and you grab the steaming bowl of porridge that it has created for you. Achievement unlocked, laser cut oats. Prepare some porridge with a laser-powered device. You sit down to breakfast. Suddenly, your radio transmission decryptor crackles to life. Fear meeting preparations begin in Titan City today. All high-level agents are to attend. So, our scheme for world domination cannot fail. Utoshki out. Vladimir Utoshki, the titanium cyborg, is a cybernetically enhanced supervillain and Fear's leader. He is half man, half machine, and all danger. Stop the Fear meeting. Find and solve clues to discover the meeting's location and date. Reach the meeting to stop Fear's plans. You have 3 days before the meeting takes place. It was lucky you caught this urgent message so early. You just gained 1 luck point. Use luck to get better Fear cards. Fear! Here in Titan City, I must stop them! Beep. Crime detected. That is blatantly a Casio. You can even see on the thing that says on the left there. Suddenly, you hear your crime watch beeping in your bedroom. Crime detected. What now, red shirt? I'm gonna finish my coffee. You settle back into your chair and drink back the last dregs of your coffee. Ah! Nothing like the first coffee of a superhero's day! The bitter taste of the Colombian filter blend certainly helps you gather your senses. Unlocked coffee snob. Ignore work to drink coffee. You decide to pick up your crime watch. Your crime watch gives you crime updates around Titan City. Crime detected. Crime detected. Use it to fight crime around the city and discover new clues which will bring you closer to Fear. Each clue you find gives you a luck point too. Use luck points to increase your chances of getting a new Fear card after combat. Beep, beep, beep. Crime detected. The crime watch beeps again as you put it on your wrist. You check the latest crime updates. News update detected. The Alchemists are planning a series of raids on the Cleveland Bank. Firstly, on a branch at 4 a.m. I don't know how long I can keep that up for. They will also be targeting a branch on the corner of 128th Street and 10th Avenue. You found a clue. I know the Alchemists are plotting another bank heist at the Cleveland Bank. And I got a luck point. Sounds like it's gonna be a busy day in Titan City today. Not only are you the red shirt, but you also have a day job as a reporter at the Titan Times. Your job consists of... Oh no, I'm late for work! What's your next move? Check out all of my costume. You dash into the small bathroom and stand in front of the mirror. Unbuttoning a couple of buttons of your work shirt, you check that your costume is in place. Achievement unlocked, you're so vain. Give your costume the once-over before you leave for work. You confirm that your belt is full of your necessary gadgets and chemicals. Who knows when Red Shirt will need that bear repellent? Now for one last thing. You don your reporter outfit over your red shirt costume so that nobody will recognize you on the streets. Perfect. Your incognito outfit lets you blend in with the crowd. Nobody will know I'm actually the red shirt and not just another mild-mannered reporter. Satisfied, you leave the apartment. Titan City. Wearing your incognito disguise, you head to work. With fear on your mind, you note that Titan City feels particularly tense this morning. Crime detect. Time for crime. You're startled by the beeping of your crime watch. Another crime alert! News update detected. 3 villains' identities have been revealed. Sylvia Frost is the Ice Queen, and Richard Storm is the Tormentor. Buletta has been planning a jailbreak. He is likely to rob a chemist immediately for supplies. You found a clue. 3 villains' identities have been revealed. Sylvia Frost is the Ice Queen, Richard Storm is the Tormentor, and Marcus Buletta is Dr. Macabre. And a clue! As you think about the information you've just received, an argument interrupts your thoughts. I won't ask you again. You mind your manners, you beast! The newspaper vendor shouts something about a robbery. It's hard to hear him over the cacophony of car horns. Looks like today won't just be another day. The car horns are getting louder and angrier. What is your next move? Ignore these things and head for my office job. At the office, late again. You creep past the office of your boss, Jonah White, hoping he will not notice. In my office immediately. Sheepishly, you leave your desk and creep in to see Jonah. A stream of abuse follows. In his eyes, you are a lazy, shiftless, incompetent. Suddenly, a squeal of tires in the street below, followed by a loud crash, interrupts him. What the devil was that? The two of you rush to the window. In a car. A crowd is gathering around a large black limousine, which has spun round in the road, mounted the sidewalk, and crashed into a street lamp. This looks like a job for the paramedics. A fire has started in the rear of the car and is spreading. What do you do? Lament the toasty nature of their lives. Ignore the incident and go back to work. Not my problem. Continue working after a horrible accident. You settle back down at your desk. On the corner of the desk is a newspaper open on page 3. You flick through the pages and find a short piece which catches your attention. Your old enemy, the Smoke, is up to his old tricks again. A known agent of fear, the Smoke is able to turn into a gaseous form to commit his crimes. That show-off! He can never resist boasting about his crimes. The Smoke always leaves clues in the newspapers, cryptically announcing where he'll strike next. If only I can crack his latest clue. You could slip out to El Greco's and try to work out the clue, but June will be furious if you find out, and you have a mountain of work. What'll you do? I've got too much work. You decide that work is piling up far too much for you to try and figure out what an obtuse riddle. Jonah will blow his top if he catches me out again. Perhaps you can study the Smoke's taunt in detail later. Lunchtime rolls around, and you decide to head to the El Greco diner. While you're eating, a chattering group of eggheads scramble into the booth next to yours. Well, I think the man's a fool. Maybe you're right, he's a stubborn old jackass. They're trying to keep their voices down, but their obvious excitement allows you to catch the gist of their conversation. They are from the local university's science laboratory. If he mixes the aldehyde into that temperature, there could be an almighty explosion. He'd never admit it was dangerous. I know one thing, we're much safer out here. Sounds ominous. Perhaps hang on, we've got to make sure this is think speak. Sounds ominous. Perhaps I better check it out. Indoor voices, Monocle. The group's security passes identify them as being from the biochemistry department, only a block away. You pay your bill and leave quickly. On the street. Halfway there, you stop. From within the shop you're passing, a cry reaches you. Stop, thief! What now, hero? Stopping a potential explosion is a much more important task. At the biochemist, meanwhile, there are no signs of panic. Everything seems just like any other day. You quickly change into red shirt around the back of the main building. You walk casually down an alleyway and back into the reception area. I'm looking to meet with Professor Murdoch. Oh, red shirt. Gosh, yes, sir. Sure, right away. Let me see here. The security guard taps into a terminal on his desk. Okay, he's top floor, working on those crazy aldehyde experiments. There a problem, sir? You have no time to spare and immediately race to the lifts. 4 employees are bemused to see you enter, and you all silently ride upwards together. It is strangely uncomfortable. Murdoch's lab! As you enter through the large swinging doors, you can see the professor, and he is sweating profusely. Red shirt, just in time. Please help.
What's wrong, Professor?
My experiment has gone out of hand and the temperature is building up. I fear I may have caused a disaster. In the corner of the lab, a complicated array of chemical equipment is shuddering. At one end, a bottle is boiling madly. What will you do to prevent the bottle exploding? I'll use an item. From your accessory belt, you draw an absolute zero flask. Quickly, you step over to the experiment and bring the flask up to surround the bottle. Moments later, the danger is over. The liquid in the bottle is frozen and will do no further harm. Oh, thank you so much. You have saved everyone in the building and we are forever in your debt. Nice! You've gained a hero point.
My job is done here. I suggest in future you monitor your boiling liquids more closely.
Relieved that the danger is over, you leave the building. So, Red Shirt, what do you do now? Head home, of course. What a day. I went to work, and I went to a laboratory, and I came back again. You slump into a chair in front of the television and relax with a long, cold drink. You gain 6 stamina points. Your boss, Jonah White, will be livid when you turn up for work tomorrow. You have to invent some pretty convincing excuses. You set off for work early. You decide to travel on the subway to make sure you get there on time. On the subway, anarchy. Anarchy! You find the one seat that's free and are about to slump into it when... Help! Pickpocket! Great, just what I needed! You force your way through the crowd on the busy train. As you reach the pickpocket's victim...
Crime detected.
Your crime watch beeps. What now?
Cowfield Dairy, fast.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The train is pulling into a station. It's only a block away from the Cowfield Dairy. If you want to get there, get out now. Ignore everything and go to work. Stubbornly, you decide to stay seated and ignore the incident. Won't somebody help me? But nobody does. The pickpocket flees. Ouch, you took -2 hero points. The train leaves the station and you soon arrive near the office. At the office, no sooner had you stepped through the office door than Jonah White's booming voice summoned you. Get in here at once! You creep into the office, mumbling excuses for being late again. Enough! Why do you think we are running here? A charity? Do you suppose I should be grateful that you even grace us with your presence? I just... Very noble of you indeed to even bother coming in at all. You can have the rest of the day off without pay. But I... And if you're not here first thing tomorrow morning, you can start looking for another job. 3-day weekend. Yay, I got suspended. You slink out of the office with your tail between your legs. How can I tell him what I've been doing? And now you've been suspended for a day. Well, you go. I'm gonna go to Disneyland, obviously. Disneyland is swarming with holidaymakers enjoying their day out at the amusement park. Ah, I got achievement. The happiest place. There are screams of delight from children running around with glee. What a lovely afternoon. The smell of candy floss and hot dogs hangs in the air. As you stroll about, youngsters clutching stuffed animals run laughing past you. Screams of delight from roller coaster riders turning through the corkscrew break through the general hubbub. You're going to enjoy yourself today. What do you want to try? The Dodgems. To the beat of loud disco music, cars are circling around the track, bashing into one another and causing hoots of laughter for their drivers. Your own car, Blue 7, seems to be a little slower than the rest, but you manage to score a hit. Ha, gotcha! Wait, your eyes catch sight of danger. A young boy driving Red 13 is smashed in the side by Yellow 3. Oh. Hey, that's a bit rough. Oh no! The collision has knocked the boy sideways and out of his car onto the metal mat of the track in front of you. The driver of Purple 10, heading straight for you, suddenly notices the oncoming horror. Oh no, we're gonna crash, get out of the way, she said. The boy is lying right between your two cars. Test my skill. How quick are your reactions? Can you avert the collision? Okay. Oh, cool. I didn't have to do anything. I am successful. You react immediately and swing the wheel full circle, taking your foot off the pedal at the same time. Your car lurches and stops dead. I got some hero points. Although you have avoided hitting the boy, the woman in purple 10 does not have the same speed of reaction. Her car hits the boy, who drops unconscious to the ground. Oh no, I hit him, I'm so sorry. The power stops immediately and a crowd of people, led by the boy's shrieking mother, flooded onto the track. It's okay, he's still breathing. An ambulance arrives to take him to hospital. You are feeling somewhat shocked by the near disaster. You decide that you've had enough of Disneyland for one day and leave. Where are you heading as soon as you leave Disneyland? I'm gonna go to the theater. You're in luck. A ticket for tonight's performance has just been handed in. Not the best seat in the house, but at least I got a good view. The show's about a group of rats who live in a rubbish tip and sing to each other for amusement. Cultured. And Lloyd Webb Andrews' latest music, Rats. It's going to be called Rats, isn't it? What a strange plot. Still, that Lola Munch is rather endearing. Recall my memento. Oh God, memory. Recall my memento. No one here but my lonesome, my sorrowful self. Remember. Okay, all of a sudden the show's interrupted. Thank God. A strange man dressed in a serpent costume appears on stage. That's odd, I don't remember reading about this in the reviews. My sweet Lola, you'll be mine again. This is terrible. I should leave. Lola Munch has been kidnapped. Time for the red shirt to step into action. You find a dark corner of the back of the theater and change costume. What now, hero? Remember your resolution and decide against intervening and go home. At home, you collapse into bed and enjoy a good night's sleep. I am the best hero. Nice work. You gain 6 stamina points. The next morning, you set off for work nice and early. To great relief, your crime watch doesn't sound at all. See, it all resolved itself. Luckily, you managed to make it into the office before most of the staff. You have your head down when you hear the office door slam. What kind of office am I running? People turning up late, no one does their work, and... For the first time, Jonah is speechless. You keep hard at work for the rest of the day. Looks like you're back in his good books again. For now. I got a luck point. At 5 o'clock, you leave. Pay a surprise visit on your aunt who lives out in the suburb. Of course. Always good to see family. Your aunt lives in Cockney Green, a pleasant suburban district to the east of the Titan Centre. The bus drops you off at Cockney Cemetery, leaving you with a 5-minute walk to her house. What will you do now? I will take a leisurely stroll around the outside of the cemetery. Down the street, the cool air is refreshing and allows you to gather your thoughts. You must locate the fear meeting. Otherwise, you'll never be able to stop their master plan. If only I knew where it was to be held and... Thump. Ow. You feel a heavy blow across the back of your head and you drop to your knees. Just get the money and let's get going, quick. You got it. A hand searches through your pockets for your cash. Though groggy, you know what's happening. I'm being mugged. I could fight back by my secret identity. You could let them think they have you knocked out. I don't have much money on me after all. There is so, red shirt, what do you do now? No one fights me. Saw that. One of them stuffs your money into his pockets while the other is looking at your driver's license. Maybe I can sell it for a fake card. You leap to your feet and grapple with the muggers. Take this, you fiends! Yarr. One of them grabs you and there's a huge tear. Your heart sinks. My sweatshirt! Ouch, you just took -5 to hero points. The 2 muggers gasp as they see your costume underneath. It's red shirt. Oh yeah, sorry, we didn't know it was you. They give themselves up without a struggle and you hand them over at the police station. But your career is over. Word of your true identity will soon get out from these 2. I can't. I can't risk the lives of my family and friends due to my secret identity being revealed. The time has come for you to hang up your costume. Alas, this is the end of the red shirt. Fear cannot be stopped. With no one left to save them, Titan City is doomed. The end. Ah, what a good ending. The bad guys win. Cups of coffee saved 1. Crime Watch alerts 4. Newspapers read 1. Crime Watch beeps 12. Final hero score. Score more than 15 hero points for a bonus fear card. 0! Not enough hero points. Try again next adventure. Didn't like how your adventure ended? No, I'm quite happy with that. Show me the credits. What a tremendous game. I'm going to play this a few more times, I think, but on my own. And I'm sure you guys will love it. Oh, and it was Steve Jackson. If any of you guys play, God, Steve Jackson makes a bunch of tabletop games. Clayton Barton, yeah. Don't recognize any of these names. What a great game. Audioblock.com, I've been there before. Wow, what a splendid game. Fighting Fantasy is a trademark owned by Steve Jackson and Ian Livingston. Of course. I think I'm happy with that. So thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to have a go for this for yourself, then please do. I'd love to hear what ends up with you guys. My name has been the Flaming Monocle. As always, it has been a pleasure to entertain you today. The bad guys won, which is nice. I'll see you the next time I play a video game for your entertainment. Don't forget, as always, FlamingMonocle.com, twitch.tv/FlamingMonocle, and on Twitter @FlamingMonocle as well. And don't forget, I'll be streaming Monday through Saturday from about midday onwards. And don't forget about the comment competition, the greatest comment, I believe. At the end of every video, I will go through all of the comments after a few days, and the person I believe who has the most thought-provoking, funny, or generally the most amazing comment will receive a free Steam game from me. So make sure to get your comments in below. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I'll see you the next time. Cheerio for now, and as always, stay evil!